Okay, I will be talking about the legalization of marijuana. Marijuana is a commonly used plant, sometimes used and smoked for a high and is currently illegal. Marijuana should be legalized because keeping it illegal is too expensive and not worth the cost. Our jails are currently full of people who have been arrested for possession of small amounts of marijuana, possession of large amounts of marijuana, and the taxpayers are paying money for it. Um, the substance itself is less harmful than both alcohol and tobacco. Alcohol and tobacco kill people every year, and there's been no reported deaths from marijuana. Its illegality supports organized crime, and this keeps the business going. Because it's illegal, they can keep selling it on the down low, and it keeps the business flowing. Um, Some opponents' main points may be it doesn't bring in as much tax revenue as people say it will. Although research says that the estimated 1.3 billion that the legalization and taxation of marijuana is supposed to bring in is based on a series of assumptions that are in some instances subject to uncertainty. Just because some elements behind the estimated 1.3 billion are uncertain doesn't mean we aren't going to make any money. If you tax it, you're going to make money regardless. Any money raised will be helping America's, growing deficit. Some may argue that it won't get rid of cartels or gangs. Opponents argue that it will not get rid of the black market because there will be an age limit on the substance if legalized. Teens are only a fraction of the marijuana users, and if it is legalized, they aren't going to go to a gang member to get it. Alcohol is also limited age-wise, but that doesn't mean that gangs are out there peddling alcohol to minor kids. A major reason that teens get into marijuana is because it is considered like the forbidden fruit. If you're not able to legally do it, that makes it more desirable. And it's actually a lot easier to obtain than alcohol. Because of its illegality, you can get it pretty much anywhere. Because alcohol is legal, there are rules and regulations and a place to keep it away from minors. If marijuana were legalized, the same thing would happen. Not only could we place regulation on it, but we could control the THC levels and make sure it's clean. This also produces more jobs for potential scientists and regulators. Gangs aren't going to stay in business with marijuana just to sell to teenagers. It's just not worth it. They'll end up spending more to maintain the plant and package it than what they're going to end up making from adolescents who spend, $20 here and there. We will never rid society completely of gangs or drug cartels, but if we can eliminate them or their power in any way, we should definitely take advantage of that. Some will argue that it's a gateway drug. Legalizing marijuana would lessen its chances of being a gateway drug. Taking away the forbidden element, people aren't going to place it in the same category as ecstasy or cocaine anymore. Making marijuana legal isn't encouraging anyone to do other drugs. If they want to do other drugs, there's nothing the government can do about it. There's nothing anyone can do about it. It's a personal choice, and it's not the government's responsibility. Because of its easy availability, people have always had the option to try it. If they didn't, they had the reasons. Making it legal isn't going to change those reasons, nor is it going to encourage people to try it. Keeping it illegal, in fact, makes people more likely to try it because it is forbidden. Another argument is that workforce productivity will decrease. This is an invalid statement due to the fact that each individual varies and alcohol is legal, and not everyone who is working is drunk. So you shouldn't be able to smoke marijuana and go to your job just like you're not able to drink alcohol and go to your job and get fired. And I personally know people who will smoke weed and go to their jobs or go to work, and making it legal isn't going to change that. They do it anyways. They do it now, and it's illegal. Other reasons why marijuana should be legalized. Contrary to popular belief, and according to numerous studies, marijuana isn't very harmful or addictive, especially compared to alcohol or tobacco. It is non-toxic to humans. Overdose is nearly impossible and not nearly as addictive as alcohol or tobacco. Prohibition, when it came to alcohol, failed because it was so popular with America, the same reason why there was never a real prohibition on tobacco. Um, the government tried to prohibit the sale and personal use of alcohol because it was dangerous, and there was an increase in crime and people still got a hold of it. So, same thing kind of applies with the marijuana. Um, so many people use it and there's a high market for it, but since it isn't legal, criminals grow, their business grows as they get to sell it illegally. So, if marijuana was legalized and controlled, America would increase revenue from taxes, decrease availability of marijuana to minors, therefore eliminating the black market for it, control the potency, and grow to have a better understanding of the plant. Jails and courts would not be overcrowded with minor drug offenders, and our police/government would have more time and money to chase the real criminals. Um, Overall, America would benefit from legalizing and controlling marijuana both financially and